back here with the No Filters podcast. We got a special guest today, Tim Furlow.
Oh shit!
Sorry, yeah, you don't. Yeah, we don't got the headphones in, but
Right on. It's
just
all
know it's
good.
gonna be a nice little applause for you and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Real regular applause.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Of course, it's the usual host. We got Bryce back.
What's happening,
Bryson.
Bryce?
Ain't nobody miss me.
Two nice Bryces, they call him.
Right. He was gone last episode, man. He was big time.
Yeah, being famous in Texas,
Wait. Okay then.
Nah, he took a seminar with Kevin Leroy, man, trying to step his
Oh,
game.
you was at that seminar.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, it was awesome, man.
Okay, you don't look.
Right.
It was awesome.
No, it's just the eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
one thing you'll know about me, I have
What's wrong with your
nonchalant eyes.
Bryson ain't a morning person.
Mm,
okay.
He'll wake up by halfway through this podcast, but
First 10 minutes.
right. But yeah, anyways, man. So let's introduce our guest, man. Like I said, we got Tim Furlow on, man. Excited to have you. You are a veteran tattooer, known for your versatile illustrative tattooing. Bro, you do beautiful work. And not only that, man, now you're a children's book illustrator as well, man. What's going on with that, bro?
Yeah, I've been a children's book illustrator since the pandemic, since
Okay,
20.
nice.
Well,
Nice.
actually, right before the pandemic hit, I was pinned to do a small little children's book, and it just kind of grew from there.
Damn, okay, that's cool. Like
Everybody doing a children's book now. Like, I might need to get on it.
right.
Some good money.
Started
If you like
away.
to draw,
Okay.
So how does
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did you get into that? Was it something that you were seeking, or somebody sought you out, or?
well, the author, we went to high school together.
Okay.
And I've been drawing since I can remember.
Mhm.
She always knew I could draw. She's been following me all these years. She just reached out. I was
Okay.
like, I have the time. Let's do it.
So you do everything digital, or you do like start on paper, physical, and
The
move to digital?
first book, I didn't have an iPad at the time. I was still that
Okay.
tattooer
Damn,
that
alright.
was against iPads.
I got you. I got
was
you,
like
man. Hey, I respect
tracing
it, man.
paper and a sketchbook, and that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
That was dumb.
mean,
but you know,
it does feel better than iPad. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
it does.
but
But
iPad just
that
more
iPad-
efficient.
that
Yeah.
iPad is-
Quick.
If you can draw, the iPad is amazing.
Mhm.
Like, amazing. But so the first book was with tracing paper and notebooks.
okay.
But I found that it was really hard to do that, and it took a really
Yeah.
long time.
Especially you have to make like changes and stuff. I'm
Totally.
assuming.
You got a time estimate? Like, if you had to make changes, how long it would take you?
I draw real fast, so
Okay.
that's not really the issue. The issue is if the author wants to make a lot of changes.
Yeah,
Oh.
You know what I
You
mean?
can't just go on a
Or
layer.
making changes after I've
Yeah.
laid everything out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas if you're using, digitally,
Yeah.
it's a
Mhm.
different
Backspace.
layer. Let me move
Right.
this layer out and just
Exactly.
put a new layer in. But throughout that book, I learned, that's when I bought a Wacom.
Okay, so a Wacom guy. man.
Yeah,
hey,
and then the
it's not too many of
Wacom, you
us,
can't
man.
really travel.
You can't.
Wacom.
That's
a
crazy.
big one.
It's a big motherfucking.
Yeah.
Hefty.
Like, and then the pen.
But how many inches did you buy?
Yeah.
I
Like,
bought the big one. I was.
Oh yeah. So
oh,
got
you
that.
one of them.
Yeah, the big one where you
Nice.
could set it up. And
Yeah,
it looked like
yeah.
an art table and shit.
Oh,
Okay,
you
I
went all
got the
in.
smaller version of that, but I love the Wacom. It's not too many tattoo artists who use the Wacom. I get it. It's a lot of work, like you
It's a
said,
lot of work.
compared to the iPad. But
Was it Wacom or Wacom? So I don't say this
I don't know.
cor-
It's like
I don't know.
incorrectly.
I
First
don't
of all-
know. Wacom,
Is it
but-
Wacom?
First of
Like,
all,
I'm
we-
gonna ask
That
you.
sounds.
first of all, we in the South and we
real
can do it however we
hilarious.
want to.
I mean,
Sounds like a Looney Tunes.
Like a little up north.
it does.
Wacom.
Wacom.
Okay.
Wait,
fuck.
But,
Wacom.
hey, it could be.
Hey.
But
I sold that bitch though.
Oh my lord.
damn. So you
I sold
plot
that.
twist. All
I
right.
mean, an iPad.
All right.
Wait, the big one.
Oh yeah.
a big
Nah,
one.
man, you
And
can't
then
go wrong
it
with
just,
that.
it just changed the game.
Yeah. It's like you lose some of the apps, like you don't get the full Photoshop or Illustrator, but I mean, just like you said, the convenience of iPad, especially like if you got an iPhone too as well, it's like the whole Apple ecosystem thing, like it just makes like airdropping this and then doing
So
that so
easy.
easy. Yeah, so I definitely understand that. But that's dope, man. So you would say like how often a year do you work on a book, a children's book? You would say.
Well, here now recently, I got like 2 in the works right now.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
Like 2 and 1 on the back burner. But
So for
since
total.
2020, I probably do about a book a year.
Hey, that's good. The juggling like tattooing full time on top of that, and
Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
The way I set up my schedule is I can work about 4 days a week tattooing, and then the rest of the time I can work on my book.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
How often do your family members try to get you to do a book for them?
They don't. Well, I'll take that back.
Somebody.
So my brother and I are
Yep.
working on a graphic novel.
Okay.
Gotta keep it, man.
He's a writer. I'm an artist. So
Like, come on, bro.
yeah. So he's the only one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Now, I do get family members that ask for logos. I don't
Yeah,
know.
my
yeah,
God.
there we go.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get
They
you to
just
do.
think,
I
oh,
tell
you
'em go to
draw, you
Fiverr.
can do a logo. Like,
No.
do logos. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I do
real
it for
quick,
you.
just
I
do it
don't,
for
I don't
me.
think people understand the concept of logos because then they be like, oh, I want to put this. It's like, okay, look at Walmart. What they logo look like. It's simple.
real
That's
simple.
that's
is
what a
more when
logo
it
is.
comes
That's
to
what a
logos.
logo is.
Right.
Yes.
That's why I'm trying to be different,
No,
man.
man, it's like tattoos. They try to put everything but the kitchen sink.
Right. Nah, man.
You can't do that.
Can't do that. No, this like we can go on forever about
Yeah,
that.
totally.
Yeah.
But so let's shift back to tattooing, man. Like I said, you're a great versatile tattooer. Been in the game for a while. But I want to know, like, I don't really know a lot about your tattoo story, man. How'd you get started in it?
That is an interesting question.
Yeah,
So,
time.
like I said, I've been tattooing. I mean, I've been drawing for as long as I can
All
remember.
your life, okay.
I had never even thought about being a tattoo artist.
I can relate.
That's how it happens for a lot of artists. I feel like
Even after the Miami Inks and the
Right.
all those shows, I was like, that's real cool, but
not for
Yeah.
you, yeah, not for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my brother, who was my roommate at the time, came home with this real raggedy tattoo. I was really raggedy, like, whew, it-
Scarred up and just
man,
can't tell what it
man,
was.
It wasn't even that it was scarred up. It was actually technically done well.
Mm-hmm.
Just the design was just like all over the place.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just looking at that shit like, damn, man,
Can't do better than that.
could have did that
Right.
shit. And then he was like, well, why don't you? And it's just like a light bulb went
You're
off.
like, yeah.
Because at the time I was working as an orthopedic tech
Okay.
at a hospital nearby, and I know I needed to get out of that. I didn't want to work for anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You already knew how to be clean, huh? You was just like, yeah.
Right.
Sanitize.
So I already knew, like,
Yeah.
like health, not
Protocol.
health, but like like cross
Cross-contamination,
contamination.
yeah, yeah.
I already knew about that. But I just wanted to do something for me. I wanted to be my own boss. So when he said that, it was just like, yeah, why don't I? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
How old were you at that time?
I was 28.
That's cool. I mean, that's
Okay.
cool. It's cool to see
28.
people starting later. Like Bryson, he started. You were 30, right, when you started?
Yep.
Or-
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
I fucks with it.
right.
Totally fucks with it.
A lot of people think
like
you gotta-
college,
you got to
man.
start at
It's
18.
never too
19.
late.
Like, nah, man. You I know Bob Tyrell. He said he started like in his 40s or something like that, or late 30s.
No, I think early 30s.
Early 30s. Yeah. So
Hit the early 30s.
so
I
it's
think Julius started in his 30s because he
Yeah.
said 7 or
Yeah.
8 years.
yeah.
Man.
So
Yeah. So at 28, going into 29, man, I did what most scratchers do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went on ultimatetattoo.com,
right.
and I think it's Ultimate.
Yeah, the one where
something
you
like
get those
that.
little
Yeah.
those kits. Those little- yeah.
Bought a kit.
Mhm.
Came with 2 machines, nothing but like one.
This is before like rotaries were big, right? You
I
probably
mean,
have
they had
Neotat.
rotary. They
Yeah.
had rotaries, but
It wasn't the
used
norm
coils.
now.
Yeah.
that's all I knew.
So you got
I got my first little
Bought
kit
a
off
kit,
eBay.
Start fucking up friends and family.
was the shit even tuned right? Or it probably wasn't
I
right.
don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
them
just turned it
kits.
on.
Yeah.
Put the little one-liner in there and just started
It's like that sounds
fucking
right.
up fucking up my brother.
Yeah.
He was ready too. It's like, yeah, man, I want a big skull and furlow to the bone right here at the bottom. It's like, run it,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest is history, man.
That's dope. So do you how long did you start like the did you ever get into apprenticeship somewhere or
Yes.
okay. So like how long was that period from like being on your own to getting that apprenticeship, you would say?
It's about 2 years.
3 years? Okay.
2
yeah.
years of me fucking people up.
Then you finally it's like, all right, I got my break, got my chance.
Well, so maybe about 6 months into scratching, I went on Craigslist and was looking for apprenticeships, and I found one right off Beaufort Highway, actually.
Okay.
And it wasn't your ideal
Yeah.
apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Sounds like my apprenticeship, yeah.
The shop was in a salon,
Yeah, so wasn't really a shop, but you were learning
Wasn't a
something,
shop
right?
at all, bro. It was like a little corner. It was a little corner. It had a little door. It was really, really hood. My mentor was a ex Russian soldier, military
in the
dude. He was
Russian mafia,
really
man?
scary.
He might have been. We ain't gonna say. We ain't gonna say
I don't
nothing.
know.
Right,
I don't
right.
know, Vlad, if you're watching this, we still cool.
Shout out to Vlad, man.
He tried to show me a little bit, but he didn't really know a lot either.
I got you.
So I just stayed there for a little bit, just scratching the local people.
Right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until I went to the Atlanta convention and I was checking out like all the booths, and then I was like, man, I am not doing well.
What year was that when you went
This
to
is
Atlanta?
like 2011.
Okay.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I'm
Just moved to
fucking
Georgia
people
on
up,
mine, yeah.
bro. This is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I just saw what tattooing could be, or what tattooing really is, and what it could be for me.
Right.
Okay.
And I saw a booth for a local shop that was doing really big numbers at the time, and they were giving away free apprenticeships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
not?
why not?
Yeah.
So I signed up, and I
Rest
spent
is
about
history.
2 years apprenticing there.
Gotcha. So did you feel like you got your skills up at that time, or
No,
not?
no. I
Wasn't that-
got them up to a point where I wasn't ashamed of the work.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay.
I did, like by the time I finished my apprenticeship, it was clean lines, solid shading. The designs are okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
you know, but nothing to like blow your minds. You know, I'm that typical apprentice that's like just trying to crank
Yeah.
out tattoos.
Trying to survive. Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good clean tattoos. That's
Yeah,
modern.
good clean tattoos.
Yeah.
I was doing shitty tattoos, and now I'm doing clean. So I
Right.
felt like
You got the
at
fundamentals.
least I made one step up.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So
Like,
like,
the Pinterest tattoos for now, or like at this moment.
Yeah, or at the
Any of
time
them,
it was more Cherry Creek.
oh yeah, Cherry Creek
Yeah,
Flash.
you got some Cherry Creek up there. Yeah,
Yep.
it was a whole lot of Cherry Creek.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, for real, for real. I was just happy to not be an apprentice anymore. I didn't want to clean trophies anymore. I wanted to
Get
tattoo.
your own trophy.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't
Which-
gonna lie. They'll
which-
tell me to clean them. I'll be
I
like,
have never
you got
got.
30
By the way, I know this is a little pre
No,
for
no,
the for the interview, but I've never won a trophy.
That's crazy, bro.
Ever.
But how,
Ever.
I know we've done some battles at the Huntsville,
Mhm.
and we're not gonna say, but you should have won one of them years. We know, but
oh, you the guy?
Right. Yes, that's
Oh.
yeah. I tell him about that story.
Man, that was,
Oh.
Yeah,
that was
I will
wild.
say, Shy has done right since then. He's gotten the right
bet he
judges for it.
has.
He's
I
done.
bet
yeah.
he has. I
I
fuck with
understand.
Shy.
You know, yeah.
Fucks
But
with
I,
Shy.
understand
I wish I
that
could go
you-
this year.
Yeah, same.
But
same.
I got a wedding to go to.
Yeah, but
oh.
still though, like, do you like? Because you should have entered in the conventions this past year. Because you know your work is definitely. If you take some of your projects there, you would definitely. Clean up.
You know, I appreciate that, man.
I tell Roger the same thing. Like, y'all need to get a booth and just show out. When you,
maybe.
I think Roger did put one of his pieces.
yeah, he had one of his clients come this past year,
Yeah.
but I know
Was he
it wasn't-
there? I can't
Yeah, I
remember.
know.
Yeah,
I know.
He,
had
was
this-
there for.
was there.
but
It was the
he
one
didn't
he
stay
did
that
this
long.
Okay.
Goku. I mean, Dragon Ball.
He did a lot of work on him.
yeah,
Yeah,
The back piece.
Cover up.
yeah, and the Black
the,
Panther on the
What do
torso.
you call it? The anime back piece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Demon Slayer on the back. It was a couple other things.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball
See,
Z.
the thing with the tattoo contest, well, I'll say it's a numbers game, bro. Like, you're gonna lose, but the more you enter, the more entries. You know, because a lot of times
I
it's
feel like
bro.
I feel like that's more with villain arts.
yeah.
I don't know too much about like the
No,
more
you know,
private.
Yeah, if you go to the, where the Giants be at, like the
You just better do good.
Empire State or
Yeah.
Hell City, something like that. Yeah, then it's everybody's fired at that point. So it's just like you just gotta stand out. Yeah. But nah, man. Like, regardless, like we were saying in previous podcasts, man, the awards don't really mean you're good or not.
No.
They look nice in the shop, not gonna, but
They do.
at the end of the day, man, shit, you know your skill level.
I do,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
that's
so-
and that's why it's not. It doesn't really bother me.
Mhm,
It's
yeah.
more like a, well, damn. Okay.
Well, I'll say
You know
you,
what I
you
mean?
knocked out your bucket list. You
Like,
get you
yeah,
one. You
that's
need to
all
get you
good.
one, man.
Well,
Just to say
I
you did
mean,
it. Just say you
I
did it.
won something related.
Yeah,
to
you went on
tattooing.
Inkmaster. Yeah, that's huge, bro.
So
Not
I
that
won
many people.
something,
Right.
Yeah.
But
Like, how many people say they've been on Inkmaster, bro? Not that many,
Not
right?
that many. Not that many.
Yeah.
It was definitely an experience.
Was it? Would you have done it now that you know? Like, would you have done it still now knowing what you know, or?
Knowing what I know now, if I had a way to go in the future and then go back and be like, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that.
Just be
I
like
would
more
totally
prepared.
do
I
it.
got you. Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't know what to expect when I went on
Were
there.
you nervous when you tattooed on there? How is it like just being under? Like, I don't know how much you can legally say. I don't know if your contract truly binded.
I can rip it.
All right,
like,
cool.
I ripped it in my interview. They cut a lot of that shit out.
God damn.
They cut a lot of it out.
What you cutting out there?
Man.
I doubt they watching, but in case, I mean,
And if they are cool,
right.
maybe
Right.
they'll get
They be
y'all
like-
on there.
Yeah,
and-
we-
Hey, no, they be
trying,
like,
man.
look, we
We'll
was
see.
gonna let the person on, but let it rip.
Oh,
They were like,
You gotta
because of this
you
podcast.
gotta edit that out.
podcast.
Nah, I doubt that.
They need all they can get.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Anyways,
what was the question?
yeah. How were you nervous tattooing on that, or was it?
At first, I was nervous. I didn't want to do the design that I initially did, but
Oh, yeah. You had a client who was like real picky or something, or
so they told us to have like a book of like our designs for them to pick out, and she just picked out one of the ones that I just was like, "Ugh." I don't know. I don't know what happened, but something happened,
so
and
you picked that
they,
one design I didn't want to do.
yeah, and I don't even know why I was in the
You're
book.
right. It's always like,
It was like,
I should have took that
damn, I
out.
should have took that out.
Yep.
Yeah. So she picked that one, and I wasn't really nervous, but everyone around me was like really, really good, like
Yeah,
really, really.
it's like the
good.
room for error is a lot less in that.
But I knew I wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
But the thing is, with that season, they had teams.
Yeah,
so
I remember, it was a weird setup,
It
right?
was like team captains, and they just picked the people that they liked.
So it's kind of like favoritism in that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I know there were people on there that got picked, and they weren't
Oh yeah, like it's my boy. I know him.
technically as good as a tattooer as I was.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just
No, I definitely thought like
saying
you
what's,
shouldn't have
what's up.
gone for that. From what I remember, you shouldn't have gone for that tattoo that episode. But
all good.
Inkmaster is more than just if y'all watching, y'all don't know. Like Inkmaster is more than just actual skill of the tattoo or the quality is. A lot of times it's like I said, it's favoritism or it's about ratings. Like this
Sometimes
person
that
might bring
mismatch.
more ratings to the show. We might want to show a little favoritism toward their tattoo and the judging. Unfortunately, it's like that. But at the end of the day, it's still a great opportunity to be on there, man. So
Yeah. Shout out to Inkmaster. I'm cool.
Right.
It's not a big deal. But if you ever want me to come back,
get my boy back on there, man.
I'll go back.
That's what's up, man. So I would say, what point in your career did you feel like you were doing, like you were proud of the work you're doing? I know like you always wanted to grow and get better, but like what point did you just like, you know what, I'm feeling my work now,
Well, there was always little stints where I felt like, well, I'm doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm getting better. And then I get a tattoo that comes back. That's has some holidays in it.
Yeah.
It's like there's a line that's inconsistent. And then I'm back to the point where it's like, I am not doing shit. I need to get back on it, focus in more or whatever.
Just lock in. But I mean, that's good that you got that mindset, because like I feel like a lot of times tattooers only care about the tattoo when it's fresh, not they don't care about when it comes back healed, right?
Yeah, nah.
And
I didn't come up like that,
right.
I had a lot of repeat clients, and I worked at a shop, or I came up in a shop that had a lot of repeat clients.
Right. That's how you stay busy.
Yeah.
Especially slow
Those
season.
clients are coming in. You see these tattoos healed for like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years,
Exactly, yeah.
And you get to see like what it takes to make a tattoo last. And every generation has like that
So what
group of tattooers that really don't give a fuck about how the tattoo
yeah.
either they don't give
I
a
was
fuck
just about
or
to
they
go
don't
in that
know.
direction,
styles
man.
and stuff like that.
Right.
I was gonna so with your style, like I said, I know you're versatile, but I would say you're probably most known for like your illustrative work. You like I said, you do beautiful designs, beautiful lady faces and just dynamic poses and stuff. But one thing I noticed your work, you love to have bold lines and like open skin, a lot of black. Is that what you feel like is?
Old pops of color.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what's gonna make the tattoo hold over time, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's been proven.
Yeah.
That's
Over years, right?
Over the years, like
Yeah.
like I said, I've seen those tattoos come back, and I want my tattoo to look that good
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for years. And I've also seen tattoos that come back that I've done that look like I didn't even do anything.
right.
You know,
So
especially with things that had a lot of color and not a lot of black.
right,
Mhm.
right.
And mind you, it was at the request of the client,
Yeah.
but you get to tell them, "Look, I told you."
Yeah, yeah,
Pretty
Mhm.
much.
yeah. You gotta be straight up with them.
Yeah.
Hey, like I can do this, but you may not like how it heals a year or two
Yeah.
from now. So
Man,
just let you know.
I'm at the point now. I don't even like numbing cream. How it's treating my tattoos.
I don't think
now.
nobody like numbing cream.
I don't mind it.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason I'm saying
Yeah.
that because I too.
I too am a follower of the numbing cream.
What tattoos you using on?
My back.
Okay.
My,
That's yeah. Yeah,
my
the
back
back ain't
and
no
my
joke.
knee.
Who did your back piece?
One of my mentors, his name is Dave Tedder.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out to Dave.
Yep. Shout out to Dave Tedder. He just had a kid. Congratulations.
Congrats, man.
But yeah, he did my back. Took about 5 sessions, about
Sheesh.
20 something hours.
Japanese
Total.
style.
Japanese big Hanya mask snake.
Dope.
Okay.
Yeah, full color. Hurt like a motherfucker.
Y'all do any touch ups even with the numbing cream involved?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
What brand did you use?
I use, I think I'm saying it right, a Neston.
I never heard.
I
Of
never
that.
heard of that one.
Yeah, it's I mean they ain't paying me, but
Right. You just
I'll tell you, it's amazing. It has about I don't even know if this is
If,
legal.
if you want to sponsor them, you can though.
right, yeah. It has like 10.56%
10?
lidocaine.
Oh
I
damn,
don't
that's
even
the
know if
largest
that's
number
legal
I
at all.
heard.
Yeah.
I usually hear 5 to 8.
5 or 6.
That's what I've only used.
10.
What do you even
And
get? Like, if you don't mind sharing, where do you get it from?
One, online.
Okay.
Amazon. Awesome.
Go online. Yeah,
Okay.
my,
You
my
just don't know
one
the
of my
name.
clients, she used it and she told me about it.
Is that what you tell your if your clients ask about numbing cream? You refer them to
Yeah.
that one. Okay. And that's
So that's the one I use.
okay.
Yeah.
No, keep that in mind. Yeah. Because yeah, a lot of the number creams are hit or miss. I feel like it's
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. But I think all the numbing creams are hit or miss because it depends on where on the body,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know, because I tried it on my knee. That shit didn't work.
Oh yeah, nah.
Oh yeah.
I learned bony
That shit
areas.
didn't work at all. I
bony
felt
areas don't work.
every bit of that
You
tattoo.
just got to eat that.
Hell yeah. And it sucked.
Elbow, knees.
Because I went into it thinking, this is going to be a cakewalk.
I feel like it only works if it's like a area that got some layer of fat to it because it's
Yeah.
a joint and it's just pretty much skin and probably like a super thin layer of fat.
You're absolutely right. And
Yeah.
also probably it needs to be in a spot where the skin is better absorbent.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because the knees, elbow, like that skin is rough and it's meant to be
Yeah.
banged up against
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not gonna. You see how hard it is to keep our elbows like not from being ashy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be real hard for that cream to soak in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Fire
that's a
with
good
the
point.
thing.
That's a good point. Okay. So since you're a versatile tattooer, I like to ask you, like, what's your least favorite style to do, or a style that you probably would turn down that come to you?
Oh man, we were talking about this a little earlier. How
Is it
I'm
style
not-
or subject matter?
Yeah.
subject
I
matter
mean,
or style?
I guess
Either or.
both. Either or. Like,
So right now, I'm doing a little bit of everything.
Mhm.
I don't really care. You know, if you reach out and you want me to tattoo you, if it's gonna take me about 2 hours plus, I'll
okay.
probably.
Color realism.
If I can do it the way I want to do it,
Okay.
then
So
yeah.
what's that?
but
Adding some line
I'm
work in
not
there?
doing some Nico Hurtado
Got you.
type
Yeah.
Yeah.
color realism.
Staying in your
You know, I
your realm.
stay
Yeah.
on my lane. Stay in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
lane. I haven't taken enough seminars. Maybe Bryce, you
Yeah.
school me on some
Right.
stuff when you learn something, because I think I'm kind of good on the seminars right now.
I feel you. Why you say that?
Just
You taken a lot in the past,
I've
or
taken a lot in the past, and if there's a style that I really want to do, then I'll take a seminar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I mean,
what's like the last one you took? You would say.
feel like it might. Oh, it's been a while. I think it was Jeff Gogway.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Actually, I took like 4 seminars that at like
1
during
year?
that time period.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Jeff Gogway, Russ Abbott,
Okay. Yeah, I took a couple of his too.
but there wasn't anybody doing seminars that were saying the things that I knew to be true.
Right. Right.
Like I went to one seminar, this dude was saying how you can't put white in black people or don't put white
Mm-hmm.
like on black people, and I totally have white
Okay.
on me, and yeah, it's not gonna look white,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but does it make a highlight?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
the fuck it does.
So you believe
know
in
what I mean?
just in highlights, or would you like
Yeah,
would
if
you pack
something
white
that we-
in?
No.
Okay. All right.
No. I don't know if y'all can see this, but a friend of mine tried to pack white into my arm.
Yeah, that's what
And,
I've noticed. Like when I've tried to pack white in like melanated skin, it won't work. But like if you do like maybe like a little bold little line here, bold dots here, something like that.
Yeah, if
I've
it's
seen
something that's
success with that.
supposed to be wet, yeah, I'll put a little white highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works better in concentrated areas. That's the
Yeah,
way I like
yeah.
to tell my
Yeah.
clients. Like, I'm not finna put no whole field of white into this space. It's like, first of all, I'm gonna scar you up.
Yeah. I feel like if you still keep that open skin and you're just throwing a little bit white in there, like at worst, it's just gonna disappear. You still got the skin be the highlight. So
Yeah.
just I think artists when they're like they're pretty much doing wall to wall saturation and leave like just a little sliver for white.
Yeah.
And like, all right, now you're setting yourself up for failure. But you keep you keep the right fundamentals. You can get away with doing white.
I
on the skin,
totally agree with that. But he was saying like you just can't. You just can't.
yeah, and that's the thing,
And he
man.
was also
All depends
saying
on
about
context.
certain other colors that you just can't
Right.
do.
No, yeah.
We know,
like,
yeah, they ain't
That's bullshit.
right.
Right.
And I done spent like this amount of money to hear this bullshit. I'm good.
No,
I'm
that's-
good. If there's if there's like a tattooer of color
Yeah.
that's giving a seminar that's gonna make my work better or potentially make it better, then yeah, I'll do that.
For sure.
I'll take that. And if they're doing things that I can't do, I'll totally take that seminar.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I take like 3 seminars. That's how I can learn something.
Yeah.
As you should, because you're still learning. I think we all are still
Right.
learning,
Right.
but
I totally get what you're coming from.
Yeah.
technically, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. If
You
you,
know?
you now you're just more so
Technical work, I can do that.
once you. I feel like exactly what you're saying. Like once you master it, or not say master, but once you get to a high level of technical application, it becomes more like the little thing, the artistry, the composition of your design, stuff like that. That really sets your stuff apart from the next nice technical tattooer.
Yeah.
So I definitely get what you're saying. And I tell artists too, especially like artists of color who want to take seminars from artists who may not work on melanated skin that often. I always tell them like, yeah, take it because I've done it. I've taken a lot of these seminars too.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to remember, like you said, like you can't apply everything that they say like it's the word of God or something like that. It's
Yeah,
the Bible.
right,
Like
you can't.
they don't work on melanated skin like that often. So it's like,
You gotta take what they say and all right, yeah, in their mind, yeah, oh, it won't work on dark skin, but because I've already been working on dark skin, it's like, first of all, that's a lie. However, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna apply it to my
Yeah,
client.
exactly. Yeah.
And that's the most you can do when you go to these seminars, man. You take the little bit of gems that work
exactly.
Yeah.
you and your work.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get to a certain level, skill level, really a seminar, you're gonna know 90% they're saying. It's just like
Trying to
that
take
one little
10%.
gem. Yeah, it's like okay, that little I didn't know about that little trick. I add that to my bag or this and that. So it might be paying $1,000 just for one little trick, but
Yeah.
at that point, it might be the thing that sets you from good artist to great artist.
Change mine.
And also, those seminars, they weren't tattooing.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh yeah.
Got at least
prefer the
It's
ones
like,
that-
what-
I got.
why the fuck am
What
I
I got?
doing
We got 2.
I want to see you tattoo.
Yeah,
I want to see how you hold your needle, how you,
yeah.
Yeah.
the depth that you use. Like,
I do prefer the actual tattooing ones.
Yeah.
so those, yeah. So if the seminar is like,
Yeah, it was like that.
Kevin's seminar.
Yeah.
Kevin's was like
Yeah,
that.
that was a
That's-
dope one,
That's
yeah.
an awesome seminar.
Yeah.
Yes, you should watch me tattoo if you paying me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I believe in that.
And they give you fake skin, and
Yeah.
he's telling you what's the most important part about the subject that he's talking about.
I was gonna say I do know some of the more one-on-one seminars. They'll get you a client to actually tattoo instead of like the
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one, but
Yeah, some of them always charging arm and leg for that
Yeah, I
one
know.
on one.
the one
Like
Diana did.
$5
was,
grand.
Yeah,
Deanna's
yeah. She was
$5
like,
grand.
yeah, oh shit. Dang.
At that point, I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like charge what you feel like you're worth, but
Correct.
Someone's gonna pay for it.
yeah, someone's gonna pay for it.
Someone's totally
But-
gonna pay for that.
Shit, $5,000 for one. I like. At that point, I'd rather just find you at a convention and bro, and just like let me just pull up on you and watch you for 5 minutes, at the convention. And like I got what I need.
I heard what you said.
I mean, that was the way you used to do it. That's
Yeah.
the way, that's how I did it.
Right.
Yeah, I pull up on you.
I take
Exactly,
one
bro.
seminar that year.
What you
I was
working
like,
on?
I had my numbers
I mean,
wrong.
that's the cheat code right there. I tell you, like, hey, man, you get cool
If they're
artists.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Sometimes they're dicks.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
If
shit.
they're cool, they're like, yeah, man, come
cool. I
on
can read the
over.
room.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've always
Nah,
been
man,
able.
a lot of artists be a lot cooler than you think. Even the
Yeah.
big name ones, like shit, Bob Tyrell. I was at a convention way back in Mississippi some years ago. He was working. Everybody was like scared to like go in his booth and stuff. And I was just like, well, actually, it was me and another artist, Kumbia. Shout out to Kumbia. If you don't know him, this dude is like very. He got balls. I'm saying that. So he just went up in the booth and like just got in and just like, what's up? And like he never met him before and stuff. And I was cool. He's like, yeah, come on. And so I'm standing outside. I'm like, well, shit. He said it's cool. I'm gonna just go in. So, and then he let us watch for like
Oh, man,
10,
that's
15
dope.
minutes. Yeah, and then another artist came like, oh, you let them watch, blah blah. It's like you never asked. So I was like, oh well, shit. Sometimes you
Keep
just
in
gotta
mind,
ask.
too.
Yeah,
You gotta ask.
yeah.
Man, that's
So
dope.
yeah,
Dope.
Yeah,
I-
shout out
I
to
met-
Kumbi and work. What is it?
work ethic. Yeah.
Work ethic. Inc.
Great black and gray tattoo artist.
Keep in mind, Kumi was the only artist that say that person that passed out.
Oh
That
yeah,
day.
that was a crazy convention.
And he jumped on the
There's
table.
that same convention. It was like a client who was going through a seizure.
Yeah,
Right, a booth next to us, and then Kumbia like jumped over the booth, like did the proper care for him until like paramedics came and stuff like that. It was
Shout
crazy.
out to the
Yeah.
homie.
It was a wild convention.
Golly.
hmm
Tim, you've been in the game for a minute, so I like to get your opinion. You've seen the industry change over the years, and a lot of tattooers who've been in the game for a while, they kind of have a bleak outlook on the industry, or say they don't like where the industry is going in certain ways. Like, how do you feel? Do you feel like just where tattooing is, and like this newer generation tattooers, like with everything, with how social media affects it, how shit, just everything. What do you think about tattooing right now?
I think tattooing is making that, how everything like comes around.
It's a cycle, yeah.
It's,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's doing that now.
Okay.
Like,
So what part of the cycle do you feel like we're in right now?
so we're at the cycle where people are, taking risk,
Yeah.
Okay.
as far as like designs and
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, they are.
the approach of the tattoo. But social media makes things a little
Right.
volatile. Yeah, that's a great word. Because they highlight the tattoos that maybe should be more educational,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to, ooh, look what I can do. I can do this small,
that's-
tiny tattoo with no black.
That's a
Like
great way to state
realism.
it. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's kind of like a
Would
good
you-
example.
I would say like I'm thinking you mean like any tattoo that's just not rooted in like the fundamentals of a good
Fundamentals of
longevity.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right. Because the point of having a tattoo is that it lasts forever.
Right.
Unless that's a new thing to where they're not
It's-
supposed to last forever.
It's crazy
anymore,
though. It's because there's people out there who
I was gonna say the temporary tattoo thing.
I got info on that one. I got a lot of info
it's
on that
weird,
one.
man. I even have clients sometimes that they don't because I like if I'm doing realism, I believe like a lot of high contrast, a lot of blackish, a lot of overskin, and I have clients sometimes that they're like, I don't want too much black. I don't want it to be too dark. I want to have that light look, almost like it's already faded. And I'm just like,
because they're not educated.
yeah, you gotta let them know, right? It's
You
like,
gotta let them know, and then they still want it, but you still have to educate them. Like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'll do this for you because I need to pay my rent.
right,
But
my God.
I'll do this for you.
Yeah.
But this
I mean,
is what it's
that's-
gonna look like
mm-hmm.
in 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna look like this. This looks really cool right now for a short period of time.
right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I
But
definitely agree.
that's but that's the state that we're in. Like,
Yeah.
you can get whatever the fuck you want. You can
Yeah.
do whatever the fuck you want. You can be whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And in some cases that's awesome. That's cool. But in other cases, like, man, it doesn't make for a good tattoo.
Yeah.
Or for a tattoo that stands the test of time.
Yeah.
And I just was taught that that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely agree on that, man. Like the point of a tattoo is to be there, you know, and
And age well.
right.
But as far as like the younger generation coming up and how I feel about it, I think it's cool, man. You know, because they're not really hurting me. They're not really fucking with me.
Do you
They
think?
got their own lane. You got
Right,
your lane.
Right. I'm always down to help anybody.
Right.
Without a fee, you know.
Right.
So I'm always rooting for the younger generation of tattooers right now because they're the ones that's gonna be, you know, killing it when I'm
They got to take the mantle.
that old tattooer at the convention.
Right.
You know?
Man, what y'all young whippersnappers doing?
Right.
So I know earlier you were talking about, well, in general, we were talking about how you taking everything in as far as like, you know, all styles, all requests. Do you feel like that's something that kind of gets lost now? You know, like a lot of tattooers these past couple of years have been kind of struggling. You know, it hasn't been as financially fruitful, you know, as since like the COVID years, right?
Right.
So do you feel like a lot of that is also stemming because tattooers want to go straight into like specialization and I only do this style, I only do that, and then now they're seeing like, okay, I'm not as busy, I'm not booked as much.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going down. It's just my bad, bro.
No,
I feel like it's
no. Go ahead. Say what you say. What you
No.
It's like a mixed bag.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's that, but then you know, hell, even regular people is like struggling right now.
I mean, the economy is just like it's just out of whack
right.
now.
I think yeah, everybody's fucked up right now.
Yeah.
And say the question one more time because I want to make sure I answer it.
So do you feel like, all right, let's frame it simpler, I guess. Do you feel like being a versatile tattooer right now is better, like it's going to help you out as an artist, especially like a newer artist who doesn't have that clientele built up than to just specialize in a certain style, you know?
Yeah. If you want to make sure that you can still do the tattoos that you want to do, then you got to do the tattoos that you don't want to do.
Yeah,
That's correct.
That's a great way to say it.
And a lot
That's actually how you make your most money.
yeah,
A lot of people don't know that. Movie, like even movies do that.
Now go ahead.
a lot of my lady tattoos, man, I gave away as a discount.
Yeah, right.
You know what I
We
mean?
appreciate that. Like, yeah,
Like
the fun stuff. You're not
fun
gonna
stuff,
you're
you
not gonna
can
get paid the most.
damn near
off, huh?
have that.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of tip me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And
and then when someone comes in and wants a brick wall, I'll do the brick wall. I might not post it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not what I want to do.
No, exactly.
You know, but I'll do it for you. If you come to me
Yeah.
and you just love my work, but you want a brick wall, cool. And I know a lot of tattooers get mad at that. Like, I don't post that. Why are you coming to me for that? Because they like your work, dude. Be humble. Be happy.
Some people like your
Exactly.
vibe.
Yeah.
Be grateful enough someone's
grateful.
willing to spend their hard-earned money, you know, to get a tattoo from you. You know?
Yeah.
Trust me, they job be treating them like
Just last
crap.
week, you know, you was on Instagram complaining about I got 4 or 5 cancellations. Now some money coming into you.
Man, I used to see it all the time.
Yeah.
I used to see it all the time at the busy shops. And, you know, I don't want to be that tattooer.
Do you feel like a lot of artists kind of get an ego over time?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you? Why do you feel that happens, or like what?
It's the rock star. You
Yeah.
know, the rock stars that go to the conventions. They win some awards. No, I'm not.
I know what you're saying, bro. No.
I mean, you're rock stars, but you're not those rock stars.
Nah,
you know
I
what I'm saying?
understand, bro.
But no, they get the.
Boring as hell.
Me too, bro. I, feel like
I
I'm boring
I
as
tell that
fuck.
with like
It's all good.
like a trophy. Like I am.
Now, why you gonna be on this podcast and tell that boldface lie?
I am.
You the funniest guy here. What you
I'm
talking about?
bored.
I mean, I've watched the podcast. You're actually hilarious.
I'm boring. Man, get
Bryson
outta
wanna
here.
he wants
Right,
to
right.
say that he's not the draw of the podcast. We tell people like people love Bryson. They recognize Bryson immediately, man. Like you trying don't act cool now. Don't act like
Oh,
it.
no.
That's
All right. Since yeah, you know I'm about to grab this mic now. All right. First of all, let me tell you something, Tim. When they say my name, Theo's name is coming right after mine.
It's
Hey,
okay.
if you be like, hey Bryson, where Theo at?
Nah, man.
Theo Jr. walking around Atlanta.
I mean, you know, Yeah.
Hey,
Theo's that guy.
he trying to be that ninja,
I'm
man.
just
He
a
trying
guy,
to be.
man. I'm just.
He
a-
said he's the big shadow behind me, man. He said, "Never forget where I'm at, boy."
But yeah, man. A lot of egos in the industry, man. Unfortunately, but
Unfortunately.
don't let it consume you, because you could be at the top of the industry one year, and then shit, you can be on the right at the bottom the next, man. This industry is unforgiving. It don't care who you are. So
Especially nowadays, if you're a dick, you're an asshole, if you're just not a good person, the internet is going to know.
oh yeah.
You know,
The
what I
internet
mean?
never loses.
Mm-hmm.
And you give horrible service, that's not gonna go over well. Yeah, you might do cool tattoos, but how long is that gonna last?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
a
clients
luxury.
not coming back. They're not referring people to you. You know, your reputation will spread over time.
Facts.
Yeah, you can leave shop and go to another one. It'll catch up to you eventually. So
Like Craig Foster told my brother, who then told me that that you could be. I'm paraphrasing, but you can be like the shittiest tattooer, but if you have good customer service, good rapport with your clients, they will get tattooed by you, and you can do the shakiest lines, the shittiest shading, and they'll still come and get tattooed by you.
Yeah, I've heard some clients actually say that. They say, "I go to this artist because they cool."
yeah,
Like, but I come to you for the quality or stuff like that. So,
I definitely know that was shit. Beginning of my career, I'm just like, when you go back and look at your old tattoos, and you're like, man, I don't know why y'all would support me back then, but I appreciate that.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I do that with every client that has questionable work on them. Like, man, thank you,
For real.
thank you for sticking it out. And now I'm doing okay tattoos.
people are nice people, man.
Yeah, nice. It always comes back to customer service and just being a good person. Yeah, just don't be an asshole. I'm gonna ask you a couple just random tattoo questions, man.
Shoot.
Coils or rotaries, man? What you prefer?
Ooh.
Let's say for
Ooh.
outlining,
Ooh.
then for shape.
Okay, so this
Not the
is
hand, Cross his arm for that one.
I'm gonna say I'm kind of torn. All right,
Yeah,
so
no,
the
it's all right.
traditional
Yeah, right.
tattooer in me wants to say coils because I do like the way the lines look and I like the way they
Right,
heal.
true.
I like how that
Gets that. You get it in there.
you just
Nice
get it in there and
one
it's
pass.
smooth and it's just it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The con on that is the weight.
Yeah.
The weight. And like I said,
The drag.
I was in a shop where I could see 20-year-old tattoos. That means these guys were doing tattoos
With
20
coils.
years back then.
Mm-hmm.
And they all had wrist issues.
I was gonna ask you,
They
like,
all had
yeah.
hand pain.
how are your hands these days?
My
Like,
hands
knock on.
on wood. That's not real wood.
Yeah.
But my hands are cool right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can knock on. That's blue right there.
I'm
Bet.
knocking on your second place best lettering.
That's great.
Shout out to Christian.
I definitely ain't getting second place in no lettering.
I knew that one yours.
Right.
No shade.
The
No
font.com.
shade. I just know you don't really.
I don't
I
got
don't
that.
see you putting the lettering piece
I don't got that gift, man. I leave that to y'all.
into a award. But anyway, my hands are good, man. I do yoga.
Okay, yeah. What are some things that you do to keep your body, good for
My boy be in there
Y'all
lifting
know.
that lightweight, man.
Hey.
Y'all know, y'all may not tell from this podcast. My boy, he looks great. We all, in my opinion, we all look in the same
look
age
good,
range.
yeah.
But my boy,
Oh, you think so? Really?
I feel
You guys.
I was shocked when you told me your age, bro.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to get like you.
I'm an older cat now,
Nah, man. It's,
but you just keep moving.
Yeah.
You ain't even really gotta lift weights. Like me, that was my personal thing. I always been a little dude, so like now, I want to be stronger.
Yeah.
So I lift weights.
Yeah.
But
you work out with Roger, the CrossFit stuff.
I have, and
Nah,
I
that
can't
shit crazy.
keep up with Roger, man. Roger is
Nah,
a beast,
I
dude.
can't
Like
do that
he,
CrossFit.
Yeah, one thing I realized is being in the industry for 3 years. The reason why a lot of tattoo artists have health problems, they actually don't work out.
Nah,
They
it's
don't
like
work out.
They actually
bad
don't work
eating
out.
habits.
They don't work out. They don't
Get out.
They don't eat. They don't drink water.
Yeah. They be like,
a
oh,
lot of
tattoo is
fast
stress on my body. I was
food.
like, no,
I ain't
it's
call.
not.
I ain't calling y'all out. Not y'all, but my fellow tattooers
Do
that
it.
drink Mountain Dew and smoke hella cigarettes.
Red
Do it.
Bulls, Monsters.
Yeah, like
No, not the,
drink some
stop
matcha tea.
drinking Red Bull.
smoke some weed or something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
don't
Be more natural with it.
yeah,
You know?
be natural
Less
with it.
process.
But yoga for me, for one, and just
Okay.
stretching.
Do you do
simple-
yoga on your own? You went to a class to learn it, or how did it?
I'm kind of privileged on that account. My dad is a yoga instructor.
What?
Okay.
Nice.
That's cool.
So my brother and I, we kind of always been around it.
Okay.
That's dope. Man,
I was doing yoga poses when I didn't even know I was doing
man.
yoga poses, you know, as a kid.
So that's the secret, huh? That's,
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, me and Tez, so we've been hitting the gym together. He's gotten more into yoga than stretching than me. He's trying to put me on, but
You
Man,
need
I'm
it,
s-
bro, especially for your
yeah,
back.
man, I can't get them poses yet though, man. I'm trying, man.
Man, you got that
High
nice squat,
school,
man.
I
I
be
see you.
trapping.
going.
Yeah.
I've been putting them on the kettlebells too.
Oh, yeah.
The more functional like lift weights.
Mhm.
It's like doing the traditional stuff. I mean, it's good, but like, when are you really just like moving like that during like normal life?
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Very
Nah.
true. That's why I like my trainer. Like the way he sets things up, it's not that, you know.
Not the
The
boring same
standard
old.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bench press
Right,
this,
right,
squat
right.
this. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, workout, eat
Also,
good, yoga.
I mean, cut you off.
No, go
Workout,
ahead.
yoga. Going to the chiropractor.
Mm.
Get a massage. You know
Yeah.
what
With
I'm
the
saying?
massage, with the chiro, I seen it do wonders for some artists. I never been to chiro. I'm just paranoid. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like,
It's okay.
No, snap my
it's a
shit.
little scary, man.
Yeah,
like,
snap me all the way up.
Snap it. I don't
you
care.
never
appreciate
had a. So you already been to one chiro, or did you have to like find a good one?
It's just like tattooing. It's just, you gotta find that one good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Barbershop.
Yeah, you gotta put me on yours.
I've gone to. I have a membership at one of the franchises.
Okay, and
So
you
I just go there and I
It
just
helps.
got one. I got one doctor though that I kind of just like.
stick with that person.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So what do you feel like? You feel like relief after it, or how's it feel? to you? Okay.
Yeah, complete relief. But you should go to the chiropractor and then go get a massage.
Okay.
So I try to.
Same day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
When I do, which I haven't done in a while,
Yeah.
but I gotta get back into it because drawing, tattooing.
Yeah.
You know,
Next-
you just need to.
tattooing fucking
Yeah, my
this
neck be killing me.
area here.
Shit.
But years into tattooing, when you're a early tattooer, you put yourself in
Right.
situations where trying
Mm-hmm.
to get up under somewhere where now just flip them around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A seasoned tattooer, you put them in a fucked up situation. You
Yeah.
get them all turned up, and
That's smart though. Yeah.
It's like you want this tattoo.
you want this tattoo to look good, right? You
Mm-hmm.
just gotta stay like this for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Nah, that's good. It's great advice, honestly. Like, yeah, I know a lot of, like you said, younger tattooers. They're like, fuck it, I'll be good. Nah, I say once you cross that 30 threshold, that's when you start to like
start feeling it.
Yeah, I feel
But I
that.
went into it at that 30 threshold.
Yeah. So you had, like I said, you had to be on point from that. But okay. So coil. Let's get back to the
My
question.
bad.
No,
we
you
did.
good.
We did.
Good conversation.
Run off.
That was a good
Okay,
segue.
it was
though.
good.
Coils or rotaries.
Rotaries, right,
So
right.
coils, yes, are cool. I love the line work.
Bad for the.
Bad for the hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Rotaries good for the wrist.
Yeah.
And you get the right machine, that thing will be punching.
Mm-hmm.
That thing will punch. So now, as a seasoned tattooer, I gotta say rotary.
Okay. Do you? But
like-
do you use rotaries for line? Okay. I know.
So it depends on the piece.
Yeah.
Let's say you use the Dan Cuban. It technically is.
We gonna count that as a
but-
coil
yeah.
though. We gonna count
Yeah.
that.
I'm counting that as
And
a
it-
rotary. That's why I said rotary is
I mean,
lighter.
it's a rotary technically, but it
It's a
feels
rotary,
like a
yeah.
coil.
Much.
Yeah.
Got that-
And it don't have all the weight either. So
I mean, you got
It's
it
light.
like
Yeah, I know y'all seen the videos. I be using that DK.
Shout out to DK, man.
I fucks
But-
with it.
But yeah.
Cake put me
Roll
on
out the
that. Shout
camera
out to
frame.
charity.
Oh yeah. Man, yeah. If y'all don't know about Dan Cubans, if you do bow line work of any sort, I'm telling you, one pass, Like
One
butter.
pass. That's it. It's in there.
one pass, man.
it's a little pricey, but
Yeah,
it's worth it.
It's
It is,
expensive.
it
You're gonna spend
is.
some money. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It is, especially if you get it the ones that he hand makes. Like
Oh, yeah, the one-
I tried twice. I couldn't
the
get.
workhorse ones are just as
I
good.
just get workhorse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. I tried twice.
Okay. Let me see. I got a couple of more questions for you.
Cool.
What I would say you would say like, I mean, from my opinion, I would say your career is successful, right? I know you're a humble guy. You probably gonna be like, I'm still trying to, what I'm saying, get there. But to me, you're successful. So what are some keys that you felt like were important to you that helped you get your tattoo career to where it is today?
For me to be successful, what was important? Whew.
Yeah.
That's
Imagine like someone come up
tough.
to you and they're like, I want to be like you, Tim. What would you tell them?
Yoga.
work.
Work ethic.
Yeah, work.
So,
Work. Just
so how was your
and
work ethic to once you got into tattooing? Like,
So I already had a work ethic.
Mhm.
I
Especially
come
at 28.
from hard-working parents who
Yeah.
Right.
went to work every day.
I think that
And
is a key factor. Yeah,
That's what I saw. So even before tattooing, I went to work every
stay
day.
with a job.
Really
right.
late.
Right.
You know, if I can show up for these people who I'm making them rich because I'm just a worker. If I
Right.
can show up on time, be the best whatever I can be for them, then why can't I do that for me?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
That is correct.
Absolutely.
So if you want to be successful, I think you just got to put in the work, whatever that may be for
Yeah.
what you're trying to do.
I definitely said like if I ever had like an apprentice in the future, they would at least have to have a job for like a year or two just to show me that you have consistency of working. Like, oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Not just jumping into it like I'm fresh out of high school. Let me get
Right.
this apprenticeship. Like, nah, get a job first.
That's
If you hold that job for about a year, 2 years, come back to me.
Nah, I definitely. We talk about this all the time. Like with apprentices, I've had some success. Like with Emily, like she was a young apprentice, 19 when she came. But outside of that, I wouldn't probably take another apprentice that young again, just because like
25 and up.
yeah,
on
because
mine,
I want you to have some life
yeah.
experience. Like you said, have some jobs. Like you gotta appreciate
Live
tattooing,
life.
right?
Yeah. You gotta appreciate. Yep. you
Yeah,
gotta
because if you
appreciate
come
this.
into it and you
This
never
is a
really
gift.
have exactly, man. Like this is a privilege. So, but that's actually a great segue. Like, did you ever had an apprentice? Would you apprentice
I
someone?
mean, kinda.
Kinda, okay.
My brother.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kinda
Shout out, yeah.
apprenticed him. He didn't really go through the things I would put through that I would put someone that I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
bro. So
He didn't have the same reasons to get into tattooing
Mhm.
that I did. And I think if I take on another apprentice, they would have to have the same reasons or not the same or similar reasons
Yeah.
to
They
be a
gotta- yeah,
tattooer
yeah.
like I had as
Right.
opposed to what my brother had. No hate on my brother. 'Cause I love my brother. But he just doesn't love tattooing the way I love.
you got a true passion for it.
know,
So
Yeah.
and that's what's gonna drive you in those times where it's really tough. Is because if you don't got passion for it, like let me tell you something. Like the money ain't great in the beginning, man. And not
No,
even
it's
some
not.
like
It's not good at all,
and,
actually.
yeah, you're gonna have some rough years, and even as a veteran, you can have some rough years. It's never guaranteed. That's the scary thing with this. So you gotta constantly like grind and constantly build that clientele, build your skills. So if you don't have the love for this industry, I feel like it's gonna be tough to really keep yourself in it.
Yeah.
But I always say you gotta have two things: passion and drive. You don't have the drive, you gotta have the passion. You don't have the passion, you gotta have the drive.
Yeah,
That's it.
no, definitely. So yeah, work ethic. So that's the main thing I would say.
Yeah, man.
Key.
Yeah. because
Passion. Yeah.
If you're not like an artist and you're just a tattooer, then you still gotta draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just gotta put that work in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, things will get better.
Let me ask you on the artistic side, because like I said, I love your artwork, man.
Thank you.
Nah, man, like you hell of an artist, man. To me, in Atlanta, like there's a lot of great technicians, right? But I feel like there's only there's a good amount of great artists, but there's a few that set themselves apart,
Mhm.
and you're definitely one of them to me. So what did you do to get your art to that level? Like, did you take any courses, read books, or you just drew repetition, painted stuff like that over and over?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, books,
Mhm.
books too, but
Mhm.
comic books.
Okay.
Nice.
What's the hardest thing for you to
graphic
draw?
novels. Hardest thing for me to draw that things that have to be straight and 90
I mean,
degrees.
we got iPads for that now,
shit
bro.
Like that. Yeah. So yeah,
we could just
yeah.
hold it.
So I
know it's
pretty much
cheating. It's
draw
cheating.
whatever.
Okay.
bruh.
What about dragon heads?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I went on a little stint of just
Yeah.
drawing nothing but dragon heads. And
Yeah. You got some dope
wanting
Japanese.
to only do
Yeah.
dragons, and then I got bored.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on
Yeah.
to something else. And
Okay. What
I
about
think that's one thing. Like artists that draw all the time. It's like I want to go into this one thing, but it's quick to get burnt out. And it's like okay,
Yeah.
I thought I wanted to do this. I don't want to do it no more.
yeah, I feel like I'm a master of none.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel the same way.
You know what I
honestly.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah.
I don't really want a style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always tell people, if people ask me like, my style is just, I just want to do good tattoos. That's
Yeah.
that's the main
Me too,
thing.
bro.
So
Me
it's like,
too.
I like doing certain things more than others for sure.
Mhm.
But I may, like right now, of course a lot of people see we do a lot of anime realism, but I'm kind of shifting. Like I want to get more some illustrative stuff too down the line, and I can see myself some years from now. Like you might see less of this, more of that. But it's to me, it's a never, like I never want to pigeonhole myself into just like this
Mhm.
one thing for the rest
Me
of my
neither,
life.
man. Me neither. Me
'Cause,
neither. I
yeah.
want to be open to whatever. Just
That's
Forever
about freedom, right? Yeah.
evolving.
yeah.
Yeah, so-
Yes. Ever evolving. Yes.
So yeah, I definitely I like that. I like that. Just keep drawing, man. Everything. So do you see yourself like kind of shifting your artistic taste and style in the future to something different? I know right now you're kind of in the lady head jam.
Sorry, guys.
No, you good. But right now you
The yoga instructor.
you've been doing a lot of like a lot of just like pinups and lady heads, stuff like that. And I've been seeing
Yeah. I was just doodling. Whenever I post stuff, it starts for me like just sitting in front of a TV watching probably some reality show my wife has on that I have secretly
oh yeah, no.
started watching.
Yeah.
That's how
it's
it,
blind
that's
or
how it
something
started,
or
don't
whatever.
it?
How it
He's
start,
like, I don't want to
bruh.
watch this, and then
Yeah.
he's
Oh
like,
my God.
start getting juicy. He's like,
All the own shows.
Yep.
Like, but anyway, nah, it's a lot of me just doodling.
Okay.
Just being inspired by something I might see on Instagram and
Do you get time to like draw for yourself still?
all the time.
All the time? Okay, what you said, like set aside time every morning, every night, or something like that.
I wish it was that organized. It is not.
It's just whenever you get it in.
It's just whenever I can get it in, man.
Okay.
Or whenever I feel inspired.
sporadic.
Yeah, super sporadic. I even wait like the day of the appointment. to
Okay, so
draw,
you're a day of
you know what
guy.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
Do you feel pressure? Like, how do you like? I know Tez is like that too, and I always like I can't operate with that. I feel like it's too much pressure, to get
sometimes,
something,
sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you know that they're coming in for a sleeve, then you can probably. I mean, like for me, if someone wants to start a sleeve, they're gonna come in like a week or two before, and I can
kind of get
Yeah,
prepped and everything.
get prepped and
Mm-hmm.
sleeve back piece. Yeah, I'm gonna have it
Okay.
ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
it's a little
yeah,
one-off
like
banger,
little
kind of. Yeah,
3-4 hour banger. I'm gonna draw that the day of because you're not gonna be bugging me by asking me,
let me see that.
"Hey,
design.
have you drew anything yet? Do you know I have 5 other people
Right.
that I'm gonna tattoo before you?"
Yeah, clients be killing me with that one. Like, I understand, like y'all excited, want to see the design, but like, I'm not thinking about your design that's like 2 weeks from now. Like, I got this tattoo I gotta do today, so
Yeah,
like that's my main
yeah.
focus. So, but yeah, it's just y'all gotta be realistic with us. We got lives too, so
Right.
just be patient. We gonna make sure it looks dope. Just have faith in us.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, I always say put like this, like.
We got kids and family and all this other stuff. Like, it ain't just this tattoo.
No, no.
Nah, that's a great. Like, matter of fact, so we've been talking. I know you mentioned your wife a lot, and you got kids as well.
They ain't kids no more.
You got adults now, young
Yeah,
adults. So
Young adults with kids.
how do you balance like the tattoo work life and family life?
Well, like I said earlier, 4 days a week tattooing.
Were you always like that in the beginning? Or?
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
figured
was
you
like
you was a
6-7
grinder, right?
days a week. Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
right.
grinding,
Yeah,
grinding all the time. But that's when my kids were little.
right. So you kind of get away with it.
I could get away with it a little bit on the setup that their mom and I had.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to put a lot of time into my craft, and I think on one hand it's an awesome thing, but on the other hand it's like, damn, I missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's real. Like, I'm a dad now, so I'm trying to navigate that same lane now. It's like I'm doing the 4 days a week too, but even then, it's like it still feels like it's like not enough time with them.
I feel you. I
it's
totally
like-
feel you.
It's like how do you? But it's like you gotta work, you gotta make money. So it's like
Do you work on the weekends?
Nah, I don't work on weekends anymore.
Good.
So yeah, that is good.
I think that's a good start, man.
Yeah.
I think aligning your schedule with your families,
right.
if you're able to do that,
Mm-hmm.
that's the
That's
best
great
start,
start,
you
yeah.
know, because that way you can have that time
Mm-hmm.
and you can make time. Because I mean, what else are you doing? You're at home with them.
Yeah.
Yep.
You off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I guess since you draw it, like you working on it, like when do you know it's okay? It's time to spend with family, or it's time for me to work on my art, my skills. You know, like you wait till they're asleep and you just stay up late, or is it like a
So since I've been working out,
Mhm.
since I've been working out at 5:30 in the morning.
you be
Yeah.
you early guy? Yeah, same.
That's what I prefer.
So by the time I
don't
get
prefer it,
back,
I just had to.
yeah, it's easier.
Mhm.
So I get back home at a decent time where I can draw, I can
got you.
work on a book.
Before the family
or-
is like up.
yeah,
and,
before my
yeah.
wife gets up and even the dog gets up. Like I can get everything done, but I can't stay up late anymore.
What you
I'm
what
out
time
at
you
like
what time you in the
9:30,
bed?
cuz.
9:30.
9:30, 9:30, maybe 10. Maybe.
I mean, I would like to get sleep by then, but I feel like I'm not even leaving the shop a lot of days if I'm working, right? You know, because what time you like to start your appointments usually?
12.
See, I do some days, like when I don't go to the gym, I do a 12:30 start. But if it's a gym day, because I do the gym in the morning before going, but I guess you go to the gym super early, right? Like 6:30. So that's probably the problem. Like we go like 10,
It's
10:30.
like we gotta go a little bit. Well, I ain't gonna lie, Theo. Sometimes I'll be there an hour before you get there.
All right, so
I mean,
y'all calling me out.
bro, gotta get it in.
All right. I'm gonna start going early. I'm gonna go early.
Sometimes I'll be there like 9:30. My boy like, I'm on the way. Okay.
All right. See you when you get here.
Cause I would like to start all my appointments
Good
at
and
like
warmed
12.
up by the time Theo
Yeah.
get up.
Pretty much.
You know what? I'm gonna try that. We're gonna see how it works. I'm gonna just try to get to the
I
gym
like-
a little early so I can just start every appointment like 12:30 instead of like, cause if I have a gym day, I start at 2.
Yeah.
So then I'm not getting done till like 9, 10 that day. So
Yeah.
that's
Well, it depends.
sacrifice, right?
Like you said, you got a kid, so
Yeah.
It just gives me more
From your
time in the day.
I was just saying,
Yeah.
I just got the dog. I take him out. He used the bathroom. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right now, my wife out of town, so I got when I'm done here, I gotta let my dog out.
I'm
You
here.
got a Doberman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog guys, man.
Yeah, Hendrix. Shout out to Hendrix.
Shout out Hendrix, man.
You said my name.
All right, so yeah, I got some questions to ask, man, for some clients. Do you think you ever get tired of tattooing or bored of it?
Nah.
Ever 90,
Nah.
60?
And the reason why is because every client is different,
Mm-hmm.
meaning every canvas is
Yeah.
different.
Every
so it's
experience is
always a challenge.
Yeah.
Always. You know, you could be dealing with some weird looking skin.
Yeah.
You could be dealing with they can't take the pain or whatever.
Indecisive.
Yeah, indecisiveness. Like
Right.
that will get your ass fired from me. Like, like
You believe in firing clients a lot?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. If it's not a good fit, it's just
I
not a good fit,
definitely
you know?
Yeah.
got fired about 3 of them.
Yeah, I've had the fire.
I had 3.
I've
few.
fired one, and I've tried to fire several.
Keep coming back.
but as soon as I tell them like I'm not dealing with you anymore. This is more difficult.
I'll say it like this. It was to the point I had to block him for Cash App and Zelle. You ain't sending me nothing.
Oh,
I
that's
don't even.
wow.
You got my money? No, no, I don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to force that
The
deposit. on
best-
you.
Yeah,
way-
they try to do that.
The
man.
best way to fire a client and to be, respectful is just simply saying, "Hey, I don't think I'm the right artist for you."
Yeah.
The red flag was
Yeah.
they didn't take no for an answer either.
Oh,
I
they
had to
will.
block one.
You just say, "I'm not the right artist for you." But
What's
I
the
can
main
refer you
red,
to
red
somebody
flag
that
for
might
you
could
for
fit.
yeah
for
for
red
a client?
flag,
Yeah, they like what is the thing that they do and like, oh, you know what? Nah, I can already tell this is not going to be a good fit.
the changing up ideas.
Okay, so but like after you've already worked on a design and then they change up after that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah,
Changing up
yeah.
ideas.
Indecisiveness, yeah.
Indecisiveness. Yeah. Just being an asshole,
yeah, that's
or being if
I need you
they're
to
not
work on my
they're
shit.
not
like,
good
yeah,
people.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
No, they're just not good people. Like
They're just not good people.
yeah.
they definitely
Or
say work on my
they
time.
might say something that's offensive.
Yeah,
Maybe not offensive to me, but if I have friends or family members that fit in the category of their offense, then I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Totally good on that.
Yeah, not all money's good money, right?
No.
No.
Yeah, I definitely agree. All right, what did you do to like build up your clientele to what it is today?
Oh wow. I think it was just doing all right tattoos.
Doing all right? Yeah. You got the
Or
whole say
just
you
being
more
just
than
being an
all
all right
Yeah.
guy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm not trying to
You a
be
good
a dick
guy,
to
man.
anybody.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do good work.
Yeah.
So I just assume like word of mouth. I don't think it's Instagram. I think
mine's
Instagram
word of mouth
helps.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say like how
Instagram
what-
helps with the visual.
yeah.
Yeah.
What percentage of your clients come from like social media and others just come from like referrals and just organically, I guess you would say.
I feel like more of it comes from the word of mouth.
Okay.
But I've been looking at I got job form.
Okay. Yeah.
Fill out job form and I'll ask like how'd you hear about us?
Smart. Yeah. Same.
So a lot. Recently, it's been a lot of it's kind of half and half, like
Okay.
Instagram and a friend of a friend.
Do you ever do like
I've had a few TikToks though.
Okay. Yeah. I was
Saw
gonna.
you on
I've got like
TikTok,
10 from TikTok.
Like, oh,
I
saw you
haven't
on
figured
TikTok.
TikTok. I got one, but it just don't work for me.
The
man.
views
They about to
don't-
shut it
don't
down,
show
though.
that.
That's what I say. Yeah. I mean, if they shut it down,
Oh, well.
shit,
I
you
used
got
it for what it
Instagram.
was worth.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been on Thread the last couple of days.
Yeah,
I
how's
post-
that? I mean, I don't even know. Is it
Since I've
like
been
TikTok? Not
more
TikTok,
active
but
about
Twitter?
it,
Yeah.
I've definitely been getting more interactions and stuff.
Okay.
So,
So do you actually like go on there and like comment on stuff? And,
hell yeah, I just be
just
bro, I
be
be going
talking?
crazy.
I just like stroll on it.
Yeah, that's how it was
Sounds
on
like it's
TikTok.
like Twitter.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's Twitter, but I'd say, well, at least on mine, it's more of a PG Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not all the explicit.
Twitter is
and
crazy.
all
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff.
Twitter is kind of crazy now. I haven't been
Yeah.
on there in a while, but last time I was on there, it was a lot.
It's,
of,
you know,
it was
Thread's still
like
connected
Pornhub.
to your IG, so it's like
Yeah.
you can't get too crazy. We know who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Okay.
but yeah. So okay, so 50-50. Do you ever do like the IG like post boost, like where you boost post stuff? You feel like that's
I've done that going to a different city. or
That's smart,
state,
that's smart.
Guest spot.
Before, yep. Well, I haven't been on a guest spot in a while, but definitely for the for a convention, I went to a convention in New Mexico a little while ago, and I used the boost
Yeah.
for that. It didn't really help.
Damn, okay.
It was
When did you do it, the booth?
Now, how long of a time frame did you give it?
like 30 days.
Oh damn.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin
Yeah. Sometimes it hit or miss. You know.
Yeah. But
Experience like
I
that.
know my brother. He's used it for his specials,
Mhm.
and
Special.
he was
Everybody
it
come out
definitely
the
worked.
woodwork.
It definitely worked for him. I mean, he
Okay.
got a few tattoos off of that.
Yeah. I would say yes. Special advertising like a special or some kind of like deal. Maybe you're just trying to like really do this design or something like that. It'd probably work a lot. Be more effective, I would say.
I don't know, because I've been doing this shit with some of my designs here lately. It's like, goddamn.
Nothing.
I finally got one of them fell through. It was like,
I
goddamn.
already
But
know how I feel about
how
booth.
often I was just
told
like putting it through there. It's like, don't none of y'all be. I'm basically giving this away for free. Like, what do you mean?
Bro, that's how I felt about my last little flash. It's like, damn, this is damn near free. Like nobody wants this. But you know what? You know what changed? I did one of them for free, and then the next.
They want to see it on skin.
Yeah.
I've heard
They just
that
had
a
to
lot.
See it on
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
You gotta see it on skin.
You gotta give away sometimes, or
Because some people ain't creative. They don't know if you're gonna do it in black and gray. They don't know if you're gonna do it in color because you never showed the finished product.
yeah.
Wow.
I like the. And it's,
Some people ain't creative.
yeah,
You're right. I had
to learn
coming
that.
from that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
What I've
crazy to me.
What I've learned is like with clients, and I don't mean it like in a bad way, but it's just more like you have to be very literal with them. You gotta prove to them, like it's like you gotta
have your references
yeah,
ready.
can you do this? And like you know we do like all right if you can do illustrative, but you never done a particular
You haven't done
subject matter,
traditional.
yeah, in that style. Like,
Right.
well, can you do this? I haven't seen this. Like,
Yeah.
well, I do
Oh, I'll
all
take a
this.
picture.
That's the same execution. It's just a different
It's just
design.
different design.
But okay, let me show it to you. Let me do this on skin, and then boom, it's like, oh wow, I didn't know you could do this. So now I want to get something like this. So
Yeah.
it's crazy how like just I've gotten like a lot of people booking tattoos who I posted. Like I may have only done like a tattoo of that subject matter or style maybe once or twice,
Mhm.
and you know because I did that particular tattoo, it's like, well, I saw that you did this tattoo,
This
and
one
yeah,
time.
yeah, and then I want to get it because I know you can. It's like, so you all the other stuff
You
didn't
just
matter.
ignored
It's
everything else, like-
Everything
can't-
else.
So I can say
That's
Theo.
that's most potential clients, man. They
Yeah.
want what they want.
Yeah.
And yeah, they see your page, but they see your followers. This is now new age.
Right,
clients.
right.
Yeah.
They see your followers and they see you can do real big and cool tattoos, but they
Right.
don't want that.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They want this. This. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not excited about it, but
Oh my lord.
Right.
I'll do it.
Right.
And I'll be a good guy while doing it.
Well, I found out a lot of people don't scroll all the way down on your page either.
Nah.
'Cause they'll say you never did this. No, I have.
Oh, no, they gonna
Oh
look-
yeah, they
scroll.
definitely gonna do that.
They're just gonna look at the first 9 panels. Usually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
The worst is when I've had people like message me or ask like, have you ever done any of this and that? And it's like I've literally like I think what it was have you ever done any Goku tattoos? Like I haven't seen any.
Man, I
I'm
had
like,
somebody ask me that.
like, first of all, I've done like a ton of them. They're on my page. You just gotta scroll, and then two, like you see, if I do all this anime, like what makes you think I can't do Goku when I can do
No, I got a hot
any
take,
other anime
Theo.
character? So it's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
One that gets-
weird.
So what I've been doing, Theo, when they ask me that, I just quite literally share my own posts.
Yeah, that's it.
Listen,
There you go.
here you go.
I
You
guess
know
I'm
what?
just more petty. 'Cause I'm just like, yeah, you just
Well,
gotta
not
scroll down
petty.
my page and
Yeah,
see. It's like-
I'm leaning towards that. Like,
Now, how often
like,
do
you
you
need to
get?
look.
Take
I mean,
5
I'm
minutes.
I'm
to
petty
look.
in a different way because I'm not gonna just send one. I'm gonna send all of them.
yeah,
Then ping, ping. I'm gonna blow up your
You're gonna
DM. So you-
overload.
Yeah, I've done a few.
Overload.
Right?
I've done a few.
Now, Tim. Now, as a color tattoo artist, how often do you tattoo dark skin?
Oh yeah, I get that too.
And you
Because
see
they
the proof
think-
on the page.
Well, see, we use these
See-
depolarizers,
Yeah, they have.
and they make people that look like me and Tez look like we like you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? I'm dark skinned.
Sometimes I forgot, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Brightness.
This
Just-
no. This is another
Just threw
thing.
the
Ready for this,
darkness
Tim?
off.
Tell them the story. This is gonna make you even madder.
So I gotta wait. Hold on. Wait. What
We
you
going
not
back-
gonna do?
We going back to
We
the
gonna look right at this camera. What you not gonna do?
Right.
All right. So I won second place, dark skin,
and in Huntsville for a tattoo that Tez did on.
and you ain't taking this from me.
Tez won though.
Yeah, we got this right here.
Yeah, you black though, bro.
Yep.
And the people
Not the
that
black.
you black. You are a black man.
Yes, I'm a black man.
I don't mind if a black light skinned man wins.
Dark skin.
Bro was more mad about the actual
Yeah.
like complexion that didn't win, but as long as it was a black
Yeah.
person that won,
I feel like that was.
I
what the
would've been
category
okay
was.
with
But you know what's crazy?
but it was a light skinned
I know.
Latino guy.
Yeah.
I don't know where he was from, but he wasn't Afro Latino.
Yeah. It
He was.
was a reach.
He was
It
from Spain
it
and
was a
Latino,
reach.
like not from Spain, but
But yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like
But you know what,
less
Tim?
melanin.
yes,
To be honest though,
a lot less melanin.
I did get some looks though
From who?
from a lot of people walking on that stage.
I bet. I bet. I bet. At least you got some looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They looked at me and my brother like, okay.
No. I ain't talking about good looks. I'm talking about like,
Oh really?
oh yeah,
They were, why are you up here?
why you up here? I probably can't say it on camera, but I said y'all ain't gonna take the N word from me.
Horrible. That's horrible. I'm glad it's better now.
Yeah. Like I said, they've changed it up a bit.
How
But
you feel if Theo won though?
Oh, Theo did win.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah,
if he got a
tattoo on
tattoo on him.
He black too.
I'll take that back.
I think we got some brownie points because I was a dark skinned tattoo artist. That did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like as long as
And I'm
you know
okay
somewhere.
with that.
It's dark
I'm
somewhere.
okay with it. Like we said it when you won. Like I'm okay with Theo winning, but them other cats, bro, they shouldn't even have entered.
Yeah. Nah, that was they was wrong for that one.
Yeah, they was Anyway, we ain't
But
gonna-
anyways, yeah. But
we ain't gonna talk about that.
Next thing.
what I forgot what we was talking about. Honestly.
We was
Yeah, you. Was
Oh,
about
yeah,
to
you asked
say-
him-
you
yeah,
about to ask me
yeah.
something about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Something about
dark, like
skin.
doing color on
Oh
dark
yeah,
skin.
how often do you get a response in a DM or in person? Oh, I never see you post dark skin on your page.
Yeah, yeah. And
I'm
that's
just
when
talking about polarized.
you gotta
That's sometimes
one
why.
that actually made me want to start taking photos without.
Yeah, that's
Polarized.
what
But
I kind of do on a lot on my
Do like a
side
set,
stories.
you
It's
know,
like,
like,
look, I'm
One
doing this.
polarized, one without. Just I like to do that too.
I think yeah, but I gotta take my clients outside. I gotta get some natural
Yeah,
light.
we gotta
Yeah,
do what we
yeah.
gotta do.
The way our shop is, it's horrible light.
Yeah.
And if you don't use that depolarizer, you're not gonna see
No,
shit.
like to me, the polarizer is like it has its own set of flaws, but personally, like I'd rather use it than not use it. You know,
Yeah.
because like at the end of the day, like it helps present your work in a much better like form than the. Cause you could do an amazing piece, man, and you just got that
It look better in
glare, that
person.
slowness,
Yeah.
and
Your
just,
regular
like,
camera can't get
Yeah.
the gist of it.
Right,
So,
right.
especially like if you tattoo a lot of melanated skin, I feel like this was really a game changer for us because like we finally
Now you
like
can see these
yeah,
tattoos, and we can present the tattoos like they should be presented.
exactly.
But
But
you know, over
right, don't crank up your brightness
Over-
to
yeah,
100%.
no,
You know,
A lot of
Like,
people
yeah.
always think put the warm tone filter over it, make it
Nah.
orange.
That's
no,
yeah.
don't do that.
Sometimes, like, I will do just a little bit of editing, especially if it's a person my skin tone. Because sometimes when you're using that polarizer film, it'll bring out that red undertone a little bit too much. So
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah,
make it like a little bit colder, so it'll be a little bit more natural to like what the actual skin
Colder,
tone is.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, but like heightening up the brightness and just
Lowering in the
Contrast,
contrast,
yeah.
making
That
it
shit.
look like
saturation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
fake. Like
Yeah.
I don't like that part.
No, exactly.
But like bringing it down,
Mhm.
yeah.
They get to the point where sometimes,
I do that.
It'll hurt me the first year. I was like, bro, why our tattoos ain't looking like this? Oh no, they editing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Call them out in person. They kind of
That's the
look.
thing.
They
I wish
kinda say it in
we
their
could
own way.
educate clients
It
on
was
more.
Like,
yeah,
this
I
black
know-
is this
I
black?
know a few.
This is black
Yeah.
black.
I know
Nah.
a few.
Space black.
It's
It's like, ooh,
yeah. That's the thing, man. I wish.
you are doing a disservice.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. No.
Definitely feel like
Shame on you.
But at the end of the day, those artists won't have the longevity. I feel like because when their clients' tattoos don't heal up and look like how their pictures do, they're gonna be like, "What's going on?" Like,
True.
and then they won't come back, and
Mhm.
and eventually they're gonna start getting slow and be like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" Like,
a
Exactly.
lot of people don't know. A lot of these famous artists, their tattoos don't come back
Yeah.
well and fully healed.
I
Sometimes.
know.
I
That's
done met a
know.
lot.
I'm
E-
more
even-
impressed.
I ain't gonna
But,
lie,
yeah.
even with the white tattoo artists, like they be desaturating the fuck out of these shit. It's like, first of all, I know that super pale person red as fuck right now.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man. It's a lot of like
That gray.
fuckery going on. I would say,
Mhm.
Yeah, the great. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of. I
Yeah.
be like,
but at the end of the day, it's
content.
it's. I would say
For
everybody got
IG.
their own lane. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like as long as you are doing well, you make your money. You doing tattoos that make you happy. Like if someone out there is deceiving or building a empire on lies, then so be it. Because at the end of the day, it'll all catch up to them. I always feel like it does. So
Especially when you're shot
focus
full
on
of
you.
good art.
Live your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, be the best artist you can be. But yeah, man, shoot, you. Like I said, it was a great convo, bro. Like we appreciate
Man,
you.
I'm super glad I came, man.
Definitely.
You guys are. It
I
was
was gonna
a
actually
fun
ask one
talk.
more question. What's your favorite ink brand?
So I got like three
All right, top three.
and a possible.
Okay,
Plain
For
space,
black,
man.
dynamic.
all right.
Uh,
Dynamic or triple black? Just regular. Don't matter.
Just dynamic.
dynamic. If all they have is triple, I'll take the triple.
Mhm.
I don't see a difference.
Okay.
I guess
Feel
I
the
have.
same.
I guess I haven't used them like to kind of
I use
tell
both.
a difference.
I mean, I'll be
Is there a
honest.
I'll say triple black.
I
has
outline.
a-
I don't know
Has
if
a
it's-
slightly thicker consistency
Yeah.
than the regular.
Okay.
It might be like a 1% difference if they're like.
Okay.
I don't really. The only reason I use both is just I feel like in theory, it's a different black than I cut my gray wash with. So I use the regular dynamic for my gray wash, and then I use triple black for solid black. So in theory, like since it's a different black than my gray wash, it should pop differently, because it's just not from the same source. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't know if that
yeah.
actually makes sense or not, but
I mean,
it's just something
it does for me. If the triple black is definitely blacker,
Yeah.
then I get it wouldn't be good for gray wash.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, but I ain't really tried it or tested it. I just
I've used it for
I need
garage a
some
couple
black.
times. Yeah,
you know what I mean, and grab it. For color, Starbright and Fusion.
a lot of people sleep on Starbright, man. I'll tell that canary yellow.
Yeah, Canary Yellow is
Canary
that
Yellow.
thing.
I try to tell people,
Canary Yellow. They're
That
Country
white.
Blue
man. Yeah, country blue. Yeah, I need
and
to try that again.
they're bright orange.
Okay, I didn't try that bright orange.
And they're white.
Yeah, white. It's great for highlights.
I like Fusion.
And everything else, I pretty much just use Fusion.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Oh, and the possible electric ink.
Oh yeah, I heard it on.
Yeah,
I haven't
used it a
used
couple
it. I
times
think
in the past.
Lily's
Yeah.
got some.
It's hard to find
It's,
electric.
you
ink,
can't find it anymore.
Yeah.
It's they only sell it in
like with Brazil.
like
or something,
yeah
or-
some
Yeah,
a country
I don't know.
that
Some-
I don't
yeah.
know of, but
Yeah, you might find that at a convention or something. If
maybe
somebody's
that
got it.
that ink was,
Yeah.
but because it's a possible, because you can't find it.
Okay. But nah, man, that's dope. So you got any last words, last statements for this episode, bro, that you want to end on? Any word of advice for tattoos out there who just want to be great? You know,
Yeah. Stay humble.
that's
Stay humble. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Because I know us as tattooers, we feel like we are, you know,
rock stars.
we're in our we're
Right.
in our own little bubble,
right.
Mhm.
you
right.
know, and we look at civilians a little
Locals.
differently. And to the younger tattooers, I just want to tell them, like, be patient
Yeah.
with these potential clients
Mhm.
because they don't know no better.
Mhm.
They like babies. So that's what I would say. Be humble, be patient, and
Try to be understanding.
try to be understanding. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And just keep working at it, you know.
Yeah. No,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what
Well
I
said.
got.
Well
That's what I
said,
got
man.
for the world.
Oh, man, it's great words, man. Again, we appreciate you coming on, bro.
Thank you for having me, man.
yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
definitely,
Oh,
yeah.
this was awesome. It was-
Gotta get you on in the future again, bro. A little
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if y'all have me, you know, if this thing do some numbers, I got you.
Hey, man.
You know.
I don't know.
Yes, sir, man.
They really like me.
Right.
Yeah. They really like me.
All right, peace, y'all. Yeah.